Hi, AM here, and today I'm going to do a rating on Bionicle 2 Legends of Metru Nui. Like my rating. Now to start off with, the characters. Yeah, the characters I thought were great. Like 8 out of 10, like especially with the main character, Vakama, how we started off as being this whiny Toa who thought he would let everyone down and definitely doesn't help at all how he often gets criticized by the other Toa for his leadership skills. And how he went from that though to at the end of the movie due to Lee Khan, of course his sacrifice, of course when he was killed by Pterodax's shell head, how he ended up turning into a powerful Toa, ready to spring into action and able to defeat Maku. Though with the villains, like, no, I guess there's Pterodax again, and also the Valkyvo being the police force, and the two Dark Hunters, Nadigi and Kreka. Of course, Kreka being pretty much like the Patrick Star of Bionicle. Yeah. But it was really nice to see what all six of the Tronga were like when they were told, if not what they were like as Matoran. And the story, I thought it was great as well, like, follow how it starts off, how it takes place 1,000 years before the 2001 storyline, and how it starts off with the Toefire Lee Khan, who was being hunted down by the two Dark Hunters, of course, Nadiki, of course, being a former Toe of Air turned Dark Hunter, and Kraka, and of course, in Matoran disappearing, and how he has to give these 6 Toa stones to 6 Matoran from each one of 6 of the Metrus. And they had to be at the Great Temple, being on the outskirts of Metru. And they get right after Wakama was proposed by Taraga Duma to make the Mask of Time the Vahi, when it was, and of course when it was first introduced, gonna be introduced with the Legend Manu game that didn't come out until 17 years later. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. But then when they collect the Great Disc and head in the Colosseum, horse, turns into that giant pinboard thing. Uh, yeah, and somehow and of course, it's not like anyone would be able to do that. Well, except for Mattel, since he could fly, and Vakama, who can actually use his disc launcher as a jetpack. So yeah, and so Nokama and Vakama and Mattel are hunted down by the Vaki and Kreka and the Digi. While the Earth free, of course, Anawa, Nuju, of course the one who I have as a Toa Metru, Wenua, end up in the getting sucked down into a prison cell. Yeah. And so, but at least thanks to help kicking out, they were able to reach the prison, rescue them, and the Taramu turned out to be the surprise of no one, Leikon. Yeah. But there's also the battle between Vakama and Pterodax, which of course reminded many people way too much of a boss fight in a video game, where Makuta basically hits himself multiple times with a giant pillar of protodermis. Ah, yes, and how he was trapped inside crystallized protodermis by Metru. Ah, yes, thanks to their elemental powers, find their elemental powers with their fists, with some elemental beings. Yeah, Earth plus rock, Earth plus stone plus water plus ice plus fire plus air equals crystallized protodermis. Yeah. So 16. And yeah. The voice acting I still thought was pretty good. Like, I mean, there's Pterodax, as mentioned previous movie. Yeah. So, pretty much the same as the previous movie, I would have to say, quite honestly. 24. 24 points. Hmm. Yeah, so, And I guess the ending was okay, though. Though, though this is where, for some people, it just doesn't make sense because Web of Shadows, which actually takes place between the last two scenes of the second movie. Yeah, but I still thought it was okay since now they end up turning into Taraga. And also, Akama giving his mask to Automaton Jowler. Yeah. Though I still thought it was okay, like I give it a third. And the animation, once again, I thought was pretty good. So I give it a 7 once again. So so 7 out of 50. So it would be 74%, so 6% higher rating than the previous film. And this is also the one that I keep rewatching the most. Yeah. But I'll be back later with my rating of the next one. But as usual, leave a like. And subscribe to watch more content if you're new here. You haven't already. But from now on, thanks for watching.